The world has always been divided by speed: horses, ships, trains, jets. But now, a new race is on. This isn't about a trophy, it's about the ultimate high ground, the power to strike anywhere, anytime with impunity. The stakes? Global dominance. The winner rewrites the rules of power. For decades, nuclear standoffs relied on the idea that every missile could be shot down. That balance is crumbling. Imagine a weapon so fast and unpredictable it can't be stopped. That's the revolution underway. The country that cracks this tech first gets a master key to the world, able to threaten any target anywhere. Suddenly, trillion-dollar defense systems could be obsolete. It's like bringing a machine gun to a sword fight. The main players, America, Russia, and now China, surging ahead. Billions are being poured into secret labs, pushing the limits of physics and engineering. The old world order is starting to crack. And as of July 21st, 2025, one team has pulled off a move that's left the rest gasping. This is more than a leap, it's a seismic shift. The sound you hear isn't an engine, it's the world changing. The race is silent, but the consequences will be deafening. Whoever wins, wins the future. The world just got a lot smaller and a lot more dangerous. The question is, who will control the skies? And what happens to those left behind? Hypersonic means fast, Mach 5 and above. That's over 3,800 miles per hour. For context, a rifle bullet is Mach 2 or 3. Hypersonic missiles? London to New York in under an hour. But it's not just speed. Ballistic missiles are fast but predictable. Hypersonic missiles maneuver. They weave, jink and dive. Impossible to track, nearly impossible to intercept. Current missile defenses are built for straight lines. Hypersonics change direction mid-flight. It's like a penalty taker who can redirect the ball after the goalie dives. The result? Multi-billion-dollar defense shields could be useless. The window to react shrinks from half an hour to just minutes. It's the ultimate first-strike weapon. But the tech behind it, materials that survive hellish heat engines that work at insane speeds, could transform science itself. Mastering hypersonic flight isn't just about weapons, it's about conquering the next frontier of engineering. Whoever leads here leads everywhere. The implications are enormous. For war, for travel, for the future. The race is on and the finish line keeps moving. To go hypersonic, you need more than a jet or car engine. Jet engines work by burning fuel in a steady stream, but at hypersonic speeds, air rushes in too fast, like lighting a match in a hurricane. Enter the scramjet, a tube with no moving parts, using speed itself to ram air in and burn fuel. But scramjets are fragile and only work at high speeds. Now meet the rotating detonation engine, RDE. Instead of a steady burn, it uses a continuous spinning explosion, a detonation. Imagine a shockwave of fire racing around a ring at thousands of miles per hour, releasing far more energy than a normal burn. The RDE is up to 25% more efficient than conventional engines. More speed, more range, more payload. For decades, RDEs were just theory, too wild to control, but that's changed. The RDE is a game changer: more power, less fuel, and the potential to leave scramjets in the dust. The challenge? Taming a spinning explosion without blowing the engine apart. It's the difference between pushing a car and hitting it with a sledgehammer, over and over at supersonic speed. Whoever masters this engine masters the future of flight. The world's best engineers have tried and failed. Until now, the breakthrough isn't just speed, it's control, and that changes everything. The race just got a new front-runner. While others struggled with scramjets, China quietly built something else. On July 21st, 2025, they announced a successful test, a dual-mode rotating detonation engine. It works as a jet at low speeds, then switches to detonation mode for hypersonic flight. This solves a huge problem. Scramjets need a rocket boost to get going. China's engine does it all, from runway to hypersonic. The test, flawless. Stable operation from takeoff through transition to full detonation. No one else has done this, not the US, not Russia. China hasn't just joined the race, they may have lapped the field. This isn't a small step, it's a giant leap. Mastering the transition between engine modes at such speeds is a monumental feat. It's like building a car that turns into a jet mid-race. The path to reusable, runway-launched hypersonic vehicles just got a lot shorter. The world's best engineers are stunned. China's achievement sets a new bar. The implications massive. The rest of the world is now playing catch-up. The game has changed. The future of flight and power may have just shifted east. The race is no longer theoretical, it's real and it's happening now. Picture a donut-shaped tube. Instead of a steady burn, you set off a firecracker inside. The shockwave races around the ring. Just before it completes a lap, you inject more fuel. Boom, another detonation. This cycle repeats thousands of times a second, a continuous rotating explosion. That's the rotating detonation engine, a self-sustaining shockwave generating immense thrust. Unlike a jet's slow burn, the RDE's detonation is supersonic. Almost instant, far more efficient, it wrings every drop of power from the fuel, the Chinese breakthrough. A dual-mode engine that thinks. At low speeds, it's a jet. As speed builds, it triggers detonation, unleashing the hurricane inside. Managing this transition without blowing up is engineering wizardry. It's not just about speed, it's about control, efficiency, and power. The RDE is a perpetual punch, not a steady push. This is the future of propulsion. Whoever controls it controls the skies and maybe space. The world will never be the same. China's success has rattled the West. The US led hypersonic research for years but relied on complex, expensive tech, now possibly obsolete. Do they double down on scramjets or pivot to RDEs and play catch-up? It's a strategic dilemma. Stick with old tech and risk falling behind, or start over and admit defeat. The ripple effects go beyond the military. RDE-powered vehicles could revolutionize travel, Paris to Sydney in 2 hours, or cheap access to space. The nation that perfects this tech will dominate not just war but global transport and exploration. For now, Western agencies scramble to verify China's claims, but the message is clear. The technological race just accelerated. The old assumption of Western superiority is gone. The starting gun has fired and China's sprinting ahead. The world is watching and recalculating. The future is up for grabs. July 21st, 2025. The world is faster, more dangerous, and less predictable. China's dual-mode RDE isn't just a tech win, it's a geopolitical earthquake. The era of predictable standoffs may be over, replaced by hypersonic uncertainty. A new arms race is inevitable. The US and allies must accelerate or risk irrelevance. These weapons raise tough questions. How do you keep peace when deterrence is undermined by unstoppable speed? But there's hope. The same tech could revolutionize travel, space, and industry. The challenge match wisdom to our new power. China's breakthrough is a wake-up call. The future won't wait. The bar is higher than ever. Will this tech bring chaos or progress? One thing's certain, the world just got a lot faster. Buckle up. The ride has only begun.